catch this episode. If you weren't, it's
your fault.
Yeah, it's your fault.
July 9th?
Something happened to no, July 10th.
No, July.
Oh.
Yeah, July 10th.
10th. It's Tuesday.
I thought our episodes came out on a Monday.
They did.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't get it.
Well, because Monday would have been the 17th, and then a different Monday would have been the 10th.
It's the 18th.
Oh, I was wrong about the day.
Well, he's wrong.
Guys, it's a calendar podcast where we talk about
What today is?
it's not July 10th.
Wait,
What-
Kevin,
what-
Kevin, if the four of us actually had a calendar podcast and we talked about what day it was, would you listen to the podcast?
I don't know.
We know that he'd be able to finish it in his commute
Why?
because it couldn't be longer than 3 minutes.
Why are you today?
What are you doing with this month?
Are you performing the natural obligation?
I'm glad we just only laugh at three things.
Listeners, it's been a very long time since the four of us have been together.
Well, not really.
To record a podcast.
Yeah.
Between vacations and just general
Vacations.
summer busyness.
Yeah.
Some business.
Boss Nass.
Head getter.
And here we are. I think the last time we recorded a podcast, Kevin and I still shared a room in Bellingham.
You had your thing for your plantar fasciitis on your foot?
It's a weird thing to remember about that, but yes.
Bellingham, the place where Andy thinks you can get Godfather's pizza.
Yes. You definitely can.
And the worst tacos of all time.
No, the best tacos. And actually, if you order the tacos, that's your problem. You need to get the burritos.
At Taco Time?
Yeah.
Okay.
Crisp burritos.
Yes.
I.e. taquitos.
Yes.
Ooh,
But
delish.
they're large
Crisp ball?
taquitos.
They are.
Not to be confused with flautas.
We haven't talked about the Suns on this podcast yet.
The Suns have like no players
What?
that we had before.
Your door just opened.
Oh, the ghost is here.
What happened?
Is that like the new way to say XYZ?
Yeah.
Okay. Listeners, it's a trivia podcast, actually, not a calendar podcast. We play trivia games. You probably you know that because if you're listening after 2 weeks of no episodes, you're a true
It was a test,
fan.
which we should probably talk about, right?
What?
So,
I wasn't paying attention.
we kind of talked about this, at some point, the podcast,
At some point, we all go through changes.
yeah. And,
In your
this,
bodies.
at some point, the podcast will end,
Yeah.
right? I mean, that time is not now.
Oh!
Obviously.
Yes.
Since
So,
we're recording this.
We just end it right here.
And we do. That is happening.
Guys, we got back together after a month so that we can.
But still make it seem
Give you
like
this
it's like a
announcement.
45-minute episode.
yeah.
Like just have like 36 minutes of silence at the end.
No, just our intro on loop.
Is hot, is.
There's a game we're going to be playing today called the Secret Phrase Game, and here's how that works. One of us has been given a secret phrase by the other three, and it's the listener's job to figure out who was given that secret phrase and has to utter it at some point during the episode. And we'll give you a chance to submit your guess at the end of the episode for a chance at some free stuff. Stuff.
I've been watching a little bit because of my kids of Dude Perfect lately.
They're still a thing.
They're very much a
huge.
thing.
They were cool
huge.
like 15
No,
years
they're-
ago.
They're huge.
We need to be more like them.
Really?
Oh,
Like have Nerf sponsorships.
like
Yeah.
make
Okay.
a basketball hoop from 300 yards away.
Like $25 million a year on our YouTube channel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Make like 100-foot putt.
Oh,
No,
whoa.
like 154 or something.
162, I think it is.
I'd just be impressed with 100.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's my contribution for today.
So listeners, pay attention to the secret phrase. Another game we're going to be playing today is called Pub Quiz.
Yes.
And we're just going to hop right in. If you don't know the rules, you'll pick them up pretty quick.
Pub quiz.
So KD is going to be starting us off today. KD, would you start us off today?
I will start us off today. 1 or pub 2?
1.
1.
2.
Let's go with
That
1.
wasn't an option, Andy. It was 1 or pub 2.
All right.
Oh, sorry.
Question number 1. Types of this animal could be a wahoo, a lump sucker, or a flying gurnard.
How specific?
Yeah, how specific.
Not very.
Can you please repeat?
Types of this animal could be a wahoo, a lump sucker, or a flying gurnard.
Okay. Got it.
Like real generic.
Yeah. Like real
Yeah.
generic? Okay.
Yeah, generic. Générique. Well, I'm looking for more specific than animal.
Yes.
It's in the animal kingdom. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, let's reveal. Mike says bird, Kevin says fish, and Andy says fish. It's fish.
You were on the right level of specificity.
Yeah.
Good job, Mike.
Did you know any of those?
Blue Wahoo I've heard of.
Yeah, the Wahoo. I've had Wahoo.
Really?
Yeah.
Is it like mahi mahi?
I had it in Hawaii. Pretty sure.
Oh,
In
did you have
Oahu?
poi?
I did have poi.
I had poi for the first time.
You
How
did?
was
a
poi?
couple weeks ago.
How was it?
Was it like
I thought
poo?
you'd hate it.
It's very bland.
You just dip your meat in it, and it's like wet meat.
So it's water.
It's
Au jus?
No, it's like
It's like a purple pudding that's not sweet.
it's yeah. I think mashed potatoes, but more puddingy
Yeah.
And purple.
with zero taste.
Yeah. Bland. Like needs salt
I think it.
like crazy.
Like flowing salt goes boom quite sour.
That
it
much.
is.
I
It
mean,
is kind of
it doesn't
sour.
really have any
It's
taste
not
to it,
sour or
honestly.
salty.
No, it's like it's literally just wet.
Okay.
That's all it is.
So that's good.
They like
It's
it.
not bad.
Yeah.
It's also not good.
Okay. Yeah. I mean,
It
what
just
was wrong
is.
with meat before? What was the wrong with our government
Well,
size?
it's the way they get their carbs. Apparently,
Yeah.
that's how it was explained to me at the luau that I went to.
I had no carbs for lunch,
Travel flex.
and I was hungry about 40 minutes after I finished.
To my detriment, apparently.
Why is it to your detriment?
Weirdly long story with not much payoff.
That's true. Question number 2.
Yeah.
You just described our podcast.
The Roman god Mars is the god of what?
Candy bars.
The god of candy bars.
Nice.
That would be awesome. Let's.
I don't know.
You know Oahu from Oahu.
It's not how that's spelled.
What, the second half
Mars
of O
from
A-H-U.
Lars and the Real Girl. Pretty sure that's a movie.
Unknown. Expedition unknown.
Ooh,
I don't know.
Anthony Bourdain.
No, it's parts unknown.
Oh,
Let's reveal. Mike says war. Kevin says war with a check mark, and Andy says mansplain. Oh, masculinity.
Mansplaining.
It's war.
Huh.
That'd
The
be
god of masculinity.
I mean, war.
war. According to Yoda, blank leads to anger, and anger leads to hate.
What?
According to Yoda, blank leads to anger, anger leads to hate.
What does hate lead to?
suffering.
All right, let's
don't
reveal. Mike says fear. Kevin says fear. Andy says sadness. It's fear.
Targeting.
Yeah, Star Wars questions are just so targeted.
There hasn't been enough time for Andy to watch Star Wars in his life.
I've watched them. I just don't watch
came out like 46
them
years ago.
19 times.
I
It's the
apologize.
natural progression. It's like being
Actually-
called and then justified and then sanctified.
That one came out 43 years ago, to be fair.
Sorry. Palpatine said to Luke, "Your blank has made you powerful.
Yeah.
You're what?
Your blank has made you powerful." Your blank has made you powerful.
Is it like one syllable?
Your faith.
It's monosyllabic.
Your credit score?
Has made you powerful.
Your poi.
Let's reveal. Mike says hate. Kevin says hate. Andy says mind. It's hate.
Of course it is.
Yeah. I'm sorry. Like, I was writing these questions, and then I was like, well, those are 2 Star Wars ones, and Andy probably won't get those, but they are what they are.
So
They
you tried-
are, in fact, what they are.
Somebody was just talking about that today on like a podcast that I was listening to.
Yeah, it was Denny Green. It was.
Was it
it's-
one that you were
it's
doing?
Paul Calvisi doing the throwback podcast.
That wasn't it.
They are who we thought they were?
Yeah.
No, it was just nobody ever says it is what it is about something that's good. Like you don't like win the lottery and be like, well,
No,
it is what it is.
I'm going to do that if I get the opportunity. Next question. Types of this could be blue, Cabernet, or stinking bishop.
What?
Types of this could be blue, Cabernet, or stinking bishop.
I have 2 guesses. Can I give you both?
I'm giving you the one I think.
You should do that. Give me the one you think.
I'll give you the one Andy thinks as well.
Interesting.
Excellent.
Do you think Mike wrote that thing?
I think you will.
I think you'll get there.
All right, let's reveal. Mike says grape or mushroom. Kevin says cheese. Andy says cheese. It's cheese. Kevin is having a great pub quiz. And so is Katie.
You didn't spell blue.
What?
You didn't spell blue.
You didn't ask me to.
Bleh.
Le bleu. Next question. What is the common bond amongst these answers?
Do you guys want to group think this?
Yes. What was fish?
Fish, war, fear, hate, and cheese.
I got it.
What?
Yes!
We said groupthink, so we should.
I didn't say group thing.
Oh.
Yes!
Look, I gave you all the answers. That's as much groupthink as you're getting. Nice.
Thank you. I felt bueno about this.
It's funnier with my
I almost
wrong answers.
I almost said this just randomly already during this episode
Yeah.
in response to one of your
Things.
answers. Yeah.
Sort of a Dr. Milk Crate guy kind of situation.
Yeah.
oh, yeah.
That was the worst.
That was from episode 4, I think.
The first time. Yeah.
oh, yeah.
And then like 23 or something, which Michael, I'm sure, is very excited about.
What single set of 10 episodes of ours do you think is the best? Like,
55 to 65?
I think we're constantly improving upon ourselves.
No, not that.
no.
I'm constantly improving upon yourself.
Upon himself. Is his self a word?
HISSELF?
Yeah.
His self?
Maybe if you read The Adventures of Huckleberry Finn.
Okay.
I
All
don't
right.
know.
Let's reveal. Mike says mongers. Kevin says mongers. And Andy says American. That's right. All of these are mongers. You can be
It's
a
not
warmonger,
American?
a fearmonger, a cheesemonger, which,
Matthew Zender, shout out.
yep. Sorry, Matthew Zender. You should have had a much more significant shout out earlier in this podcast. Yeah, all of those are mongers. Good job, guys.
So it wasn't a bird monger and a
No.
There's a hate monger.
grape monger.
Hate monger.
Someone who curries hate.
They mong it, actually.
There's another word you could have had in this list.
What? Iron?
No. Never mind.
Is it inappropriate? I don't know it.
Oh.
It's me. It's my turn.
It's your turn.
1 or 2.
2.
One.
Okay, 1. Nestled high in the mountains, this place is often referred to as the lost city of the Incas.
Is spelling going to be a thing?
No. I mean, I'm sure it will. All right, we have answers. Kevin says Machu Picchu. Andy says Machu Picchu. And Katie says Machu Picchu. It's Machu Picchu.
Pika.
Question
I
2.
was going to do that, but you did it better.
My son tried to imitate him the other day, and I don't remember what he said, but
Levi?
it wasn't
Levi?
Pikachu. No, not that one.
I like this getting every single point possible thing I've got going on.
That we've got going on.
Located in Southeast Asia, this impressive temple complex, known for its stunning architecture and rich historical significance, is the largest religious monument in the world.
Oh, yeah,
Mike-
what's it called?
Can you keep doing these but make them a little harder?
Yes.
You're on paper today, Mike.
Surprise!
And
The element of surprise!
A Southeast Asia question.
Wait.
Oh, you don't know.
Surprise!
The element of surprise!
What is
I just had it. What?
what is that? Oh my gosh.
Yeah, and then
Hold on.
he throws a corded phone at him, which is just ridiculous.
Oh,
Why was there a
good.
corded
Yes,
phone in
thank
that
you.
movie?
Get smart.
Yes.
I like how somehow he just plays Michael Scott in that movie.
Oh my gosh, I just had it.
Okay.
Then go get
Do
it.
you have it now?
No.
Can we speed this up a little bit?
Can we get it now?
Honestly, Andy, you and I don't have
Okay,
a chance
fine. Okay,
anyway.
fine, whatever. I had it. Go ahead.
All right, we have answers. Kevin says Angkor Wat.
Yeah, Angkor Wat. That's what it is.
Andy doesn't show me his whiteboard, and I believe KD had it, though I didn't see. Yeah, Angkor Wat.
Spelling is not great on these particular ones.
Angkor Wat?
Is it 2 T's or 1?
One.
Oh,
It's not like,
That I had correct.
JJ.
yeah.
Or the electricity.
Oh yeah.
Or Watto. Wait, how do you
That's
spell Watto?
TTO.
This iconic fortified complex, known for its distinctive red walls and towers, is located
Sedona.
in the heart of a major city. It serves as the official residence of the president and a symbol of political power.
Oh, can you repeat?
This iconic fortified complex, known for its distinctive red walls and towers, is located in the heart of a major city. It serves as the official residence of the president. I should have said president's residence, huh?
Yeah. Oh
But
man.
a symbol of political power.
I'm between two.
Yeah.
A red rock and a hard
I
place.
think the towers kind of gives it away. I think.
Principal powers. Principal powers.
What?
This one's tough, and I might have it wrong. But this is the exact level of toughness that I'm looking for, Mike.
Kevin clutches what I think is the bridge of his nose. Then I don't know what that is. I do want to know what the other monger was, though. Oh. Does it rhyme with one of the other ones? Oh, yeah, okay. I know what it is.
I'm probably going to kick myself because I'm sure I've heard of it.
Nothing is everything.
Have you ever accidentally kicked yourself?
Have
Probably.
you ever had moderate to severe plaque psoriasis?
Psoriasis? I don't know.
All right. We have answers. Kevin says Moscow Palace. That sounds like a delicious Chinese buffet. Andy says Kremlin.
I raced Kremlin.
Katie says Forbidden City.
That's what I had.
I thought you said the Kremlin. I thought you said the Kremlin.
I did.
It's the Kremlin.
Darn it!
That's the word I was searching for.
Moscow Palace was closer
Dang
than
it.
Forbidden City. Question 4.
Are the red towers are the church that is across the square?
The red square.
I
Tiananmen
know.
Square.
Not that. It's different.
Kung Fu Panda.
That one.
Jack Black.
Dad, I don't dream about noodles.
Peaches, 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 peaches.
The Noodle Dream. Question 4. This group of volcanic islands is renowned for its unique and diverse wildlife, including giant tortoises, marine iguanas, and blue-footed boobies.
Spelling is so not a thing.
This one, easier.
Yes.
We have answers.
Flarn it, darn it.
KD says Galapagos.
Galapagos.
Yeah.
Andy says Galapagos. Kevin says Galapagos. It's Galapagos.
Dang it. I'm upset about the Kremlin.
Question 5. We all are.
How many times has that been said?
At least by me?
No, by anyone.
Oh,
a lot.
gross. I hate to think how many times it's been said by KD.
At least half of the times it's been said by KD.
This ancient city, carved into rose-colored cliffs, is often referred to as the Rose City. It is famous for its impressive rock-cut architecture with structures such as the treasury and the monastery.
This sounds mythical. Repeat.
This ancient city, carved into rose-colored cliffs, is often referred to as the Rose City. It is famous for its impressive rock-cut architecture with structures such as the treasury and the monastery.
I know where it's at.
The monastery.
The rose-colored cliffs.
February.
The door.
Secretary.
The door.
Put a banana in your ear.
Free bananas.
I'm Ron Paul. All right, Kevin says Petra. Andy says somewhere in Jordan. Katie says Petra. It's Petra.
It's like, where in the world is Carmen Sandiego?
Oh, what's the common bond?
Oh.
What was the second one?
This place is...
Oh, yeah, Angkor Wat.
It's just places Carmen Sandiego has been. The Kremlin.
I thought you said the Kremlin. I thought you said the Kremlin.
Like, they're all places.
Oh, good. Yeah. They were also all answers to this Pub Sixer that I created.
Six-pack?
We welcome spectator Chandler, by the way. Welcome, Chandler.
Channing.
One of these things is not like the others. One of these things just doesn't belong.
Yeah.
Can you tell me which thing is not like the others?
I can
The
tell you.
others.
How specific of a
Fairly.
bond are you looking for?
Fairly.
Oh, no.
Is there a more specific level than you're looking for?
Not that I know of. Put a banana in your ear. Put a banana right into your favorite ear. Left. All right. Kevin says, wonders of the world. Wonders of the all the wonders of the world. Andy says, wonders of the ancient world. Katie says, places visit if in around the world in 80 days. Sorry, the correct answer is UNESCO World Heritage Sites.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, the Galapagos doesn't have a heritage. It's just animals.
I mean, animals have a heritage.
Do they?
We all have a heritage.
Preach. That would be like a pretty normal fortune in a fortune cookie.
Someone...
We all have a heritage. Preach.
Your lucky numbers are.
PETA tweeted out something along the lines of a fish values its life just as much as
I thought you were talking about
as
Peter
you do,
from
and then
Fish,
some
but why are fish allowed to eat
Lion,
other
Witch,
fish?
and the Wolf.
yeah. And then PETA has blocked
Peter.
I heard PETA from Hunger Games and
Oh,
then
that PETA.
PETA the bread. And then I got to people.
you. PETA.
Can you tell me why PETA from Hunger Games was the first PETA?
Because he said it like it was a person. PETA tweeted out.
Okay, then why would PETA bread be ahead of PETA the organization in your head?
Do you really need to ask that question?
In terms of people tweeting things out, like your order is fictional character, edible thing, organization.
My familiarity with the first two is much higher than my familiarity with the third.
Your familiarity with the character from the Hunger Games is high?
Higher than the people for the ethical treatment of animals.
Like, I understand being very familiar with, like, the edible one.
just saying, that's how it
Frankly, they're
popped into
probably
my
all
head.
slightly edible, but I don't know.
Slightly edible.
Kevin, you got a pump sensor?
Kevin!
I do.
Kevin!
I do. I really do.
Hit us with it.
Which one do you want to be hit with? One or two?
Two.
Pub 2.
one.
Going with one.
Nice.
Wow.
What, Andy?
I like it.
All right.
Everything is different about this podcast.
Everything is different.
Everything is different. Okay, number 1. In J.R.R. Tolkien's Middle Earth,
True.
what is the name of the tallest character among the Ents?
What? You should have made this question 5.
What?
Okay. Everyone reveal. Andy says minute.
Maybe it's a basketball
Katie
fan.
says Treebeard. Mike says Treebeard. The answer is Treebeard.
He's the tallest?
Yep. In the books, yes.
Yeah. He's the lord of all horses.
Which character from The Princess Bride is the tallest?
Oh. Oh, crap.
Spelling?
Crap!
If that's what you think.
No, what?
Yeah.
Did you hit yourself with your whiteboard?
Yes.
Ow.
Hold,
Ow.
please.
Yeah.
Ow.
I was
Homie, don't play
I was
that
right
game.
there with you, Katie. I couldn't think of his name.
Yeah, but now you know it, and I don't.
I mean, her name. I mean, their name.
hold on for like 30 seconds.
All the colors of the seconds. It's been a while.
That tail's about 30 seconds. Done now. Spelling
No,
on that one?
just knowing. This sucks.
Yeah.
All right, let's reveal. Andy says Andre the Giant. Katie says Andre. Mike says Fezzik. It's a K, but yeah.
Physique.
Fezzik. Oh, the rock's ahead?
Physique.
Number 3. In the Batman comics, who's the tallest human villain?
Not Danny DeVito.
The tallest in the comics. He's the tallest in the comics. He's the tallest in my
All right, I think we all have answers written. Andy says Joker. Katie says Joker. Mike says Joker. Wow, you all said Joker. It is Bane.
Okay.
Ah, that makes
6'8".
But Joaquin Phoenix seems taller than Tom Hardy.
Yeah, I didn't ask you about the movies.
For you.
In the Harry Potter, I wrote
In Harry,
I meant
in Harry.
in Harry Potter. Who is the tallest character?
Spelling?
You're a hairy wizard.
All right, let's reveal. 2 people said Hagrid, and Andy said Haggard. Like Merle?
You don't have to give it to me. I mean, I thought that was his name, but Hagrid. I guess that makes
It's because
sense.
of the way he says it.
I don't know. Should I give it to him?
I think
He
because
knew-
he didn't write the actual word Haggard. You should give
Did
it
he
to him.
not?
No, he wrote Haggard.
How do you spell Haggard?
Isn't that how you spell
No,
it?
ERED.
I don't think so.
No, it's
Really?
not. Yeah. You're-
Isn't it an adjective?
No. It is an
it
adjective.
is,
but
that's how
it's-
you spell the adjective.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
All right, it's up.
So that cuts against whatever you were just saying. Should I give it to him or should I not give it to him?
I would have, because you took my bad spelling of Fezzik.
I'll give it to you.
Thank you.
Cost me a point, but I'll give it to you.
Wow, incredible.
Number 5. What is the name of the tallest house pet from children's fiction?
Can you confirm this is true?
No.
That is a hilarious question.
Let's reveal. Everyone says Clifford. Indeed, Clifford.
Height is the bond.
Number 6. One of the tallest characters in Ready Player One. He is actually best friends with Hogarth Hughes.
It's been so long.
Hogarth. I have the thorts.
We have the meats.
Oh, I can't actually reference that yet. Not until later tonight.
Okay.
Because he has a clue
All right,
about
let's
it.
reveal. Andy says Dave. Katie says Andy. Mike says the Iron Giant, which is correct.
Oh,
Close.
Meet Dave. Dave from Wendy's. Dave Thomas,
Dave
I guess.
Thomas?
Isn't it? Yeah. Who my uncle met.
Wow.
Yeah.
Was he a nice guy?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah. All right. 3 on that one.
5.
Oh, 1.
3.
I rock. Andy,
You rock?
do you have a pub sixer?
Afghanistan.
I do have a pub sixer because that's the only thing we do.
Yeah.
Question number 1.
I went with your choice, and you just stabbed me in the back.
No.
Yes. Yes.
Question number 1. In terms of sunscreen, what does SPF stand for?
Something.
Yeah. What does it stand for? SPF.
Guys, how many do you think you're going to get right?
Very few.
Oh, boy.
Do you think between the 3 of us we'll get it right?
No. I think there's going to be a word that none of us gets.
Is it the F word?
Yeah.
Yes.
We have answers? Okay.
I guess.
Reveal. Katie says solar protective film. Mike says
that was sun.
protection film. And Kevin says sun-proof foundation. No, it's sun protection factor.
Ah!
Yeah.
That's why it's a number, not just a thing.
You can tell what I was researching when I wrote the second question. To the nearest whole number, how long does it take sunlight to get to Earth? To the nearest whole number.
Whole number of what?
Yeah.
That's my point. Let's see what you're...
You've asked a question like this in the past.
Okay.
You give no units.
How long? Yes.
Whole number of what?
That's
Whole
up to
number
you.
of units. You could say days. You could say years. You could say months.
You're asking 2 questions. You're asking for the units and the number.
No, he
Yeah.
didn't ask for the units. He just asked for the whole number.
I just said, how long does it take?
So if I just said 27 and the answer was 27 minutes, I'd be right.
I'd say 27 what?
So you're asking 2 things.
I guess.
Yeah, he is.
How long?
It's all
If you
right.
say-
I know what it is, so it's fine. That doesn't make it fine.
No,
I
it
know.
doesn't make it fine.
That is not fine.
So if I ask how tall are you, that's asking 2 things.
If you said to the nearest whole number, how tall are you?
Yeah.
Whole number of what?
One person.
Okay. I should have just left out whole number then. Okay. Answers? Katie says 8 minutes. Mike says 30 minutes. Kevin says 4 minutes. It's 8 minutes.
That's why Katie was okay with that question.
Yep.
Yep.
Question
Hey,
number-
you guys all got the units right.
Yeah.
What? No,
You got half a
not
point.
necessarily.
Question number 3.
I could have said 240 seconds or whatever the math is on that.
Yeah.
That's not the math.
That's not the math.
It's not a math podcast.
or a
That
calendar
comes
podcast.
after our calendar podcast.
Question number 3. What's the most common type of cancer?
The killing
As in
kind.
most cases.
Yes.
Or most cells.
Most cases.
I've heard of different types.
Yeah.
There's other words that I know that I'm not sure if they're types of cancer or something like unto themselves.
You should choose a type of cancer.
Other words for turd?
Ferguson.
I remember that board.
Do we have answers?
No.
Yeah.
No.
Oh.
Wow. The Diamondbacks and A's just continue to score runs. It
Braves?
is now 13 to 12.
You mean the Braves?
Did I say A's?
Yes.
The Braves. It's now 13 to 12 in the 7th.
Who's winning?
Who do you think?
Braves.
Them.
Yeah. The bad guys.
One more time.
What is the most common type of cancer?
Are you looking for like a location or a word that's different than a location? Like if I said nostril cancer and the actual term for nostril cancer was like bloogity blue, would you be looking for bloogity blue or nostril?
Nostril.
What's a rostrum?
A Latin roster.
Rasta.
Rastaman.
Do we have answers?
We do.
Reveal. Katie says prostate. Mike says skin. Kevin says skin. No, I'm sorry, it's breast. Breast cancer.
But we were on the sun theme.
Yeah. But I moved
That's
on.
surprising
It is.
to me.
It's surprising to me.
Invite him to dinner.
Question number 4. Both the World Health Organization and the International Committee of the Red Cross are headquartered in what city?
Oh,
Couldn't you have asked about the CDC?
the one that we know.
No.
How big is the city?
What state is it in?
It's gonna be not in America.
Wait, it's not in America?
Red Cross isn't in America?
The World
Where is it?
Health
Can I
Organization
give
and the
you-
International Committee of the Red Cross are headquartered in what
Can
city?
I give you a country?
We don't have any
It's
international
gonna-
things in America.
I feel like you're asking too much of us, and a country would get you more points.
I'm
It's gonna
asking
be one
for
of
the
those
city.
stupid European cities.
One of the stupid ones, like
Yeah.
all of them.
Most. I think you like Brest, don't you?
That was the answer
That
to
was the
number
answer to
3.
question 3. Is that what's on your mind right now? I've never been to Brest.
Oh, why did you knew something about it before?
I know a thing or
It's
two
the
about
most common
Brest.
type of cancer.
Oh, this is.
Indeed. Quite.
Oh,
I'm just going to pick something that I don't think is the right answer, but
Same.
is in like the ballpark of where these things are.
I bet I'll be within 250 miles.
You mean kilometers?
No, I need them to be bigger.
That's one of the facts that I know.
Let's go with this randomly.
Katie says Brussels. Mike says Zurich. Kevin says Geneva. It's Geneva.
I was this close to writing Geneva, but it seemed way too small. Suck it.
That's dumb. And you're probably going to beat me by one, too.
No, I don't think so, because you got 8 minutes.
Oh.
And you didn't get Hagrid?
And you...
Haggard.
I don't know. It'll be close.
Yeah.
Question number 5. What is the difference between communicable and non-communicable diseases?
They're spelling.
Besides that, what's the difference?
Is this...
Don't overthink it.
It's the communicability.
Approximately how many words should our answer be?
I mean,
Like I could write you a dissertation, probably.
yes. I mean, as long as I understand that you have the right idea. We have answers?
Yes.
Okay. Katie says non-communicable can't be transmitted from human to human. Mike says communicable are contagious. And Kevin says whether it can spread from person to person. Yeah, you've all got it. Yep. Question number 6. What European river flows through 4 national capital cities?
Got it. Let's go.
Oh, yeah. Let's end the whole podcast on a question that's a KD question.
Much be mad at Mike. He made me last.
I better not be wrong. That'd be
Kevin.
embarrassing.
It is not the Thames. It's not the Thames.
Oh, yeah. I know that. I know that. It's not the Amazon.
No, it is not.
It's not the Nile.
It's not the Mississippi.
No. Or the Missouri,
No, not the Ohio.
which is the longest river in America.
What about the Allegheny?
No.
Not the Snake
No. Or the Yellow.
or the Columbia.
I think it's one of... Well, I know 2 other rivers in Europe. There's the Volga.
Okay.
You got to be careful with the G.
You do.
And there's the Rhine.
Yeah. There's
But
also
maybe the Volga
Rhone.
is in... Oh, is that a what river?
There's the Rhine, the Rhone, the Volga. I believe there's
Is the
like
Volga in like Russia?
Elbrus.
It sounds Russian.
It does sound Russian. It sounds Eastern European at least.
Elba Island?
Elbrus is a river, right?
I take Elbrus with that. You've got a lot of Elbrus. I've never heard of Elbrus. Which capital cities are we thinking
I think there's
that it
also
flows
like
through?
a 4-letter one with like 3 vowels in it.
Iona.
Wow, that was just like right there.
Iowa.
Yeah, you keep going. We might get there.
Aura. Idea.
Okay, yeah.
IKEA.
Can you make that a little
IKEA?
more European? Oh, okay.
There you go.
The river IKEA.
It does basically flow in one general lazy direction.
That's true.
I don't think we're going to come up with anything better than what has already been said.
Okay.
Oh, wait, the Seine is also one.
Ooh. That sounds French.
Yeah, it is.
Is it anything else-ish?
Yeah. Who gets to name rivers?
Elvish?
I don't know.
When they're in multiple countries.
Okay. Reveal. Kate, Mike says the Rhine. Kevin says the Rhine. And Katie says the Danube.
Oh, yeah, I forgot
If
that
you
one.
can't pronounce your own answer, you're not allowed to give him the points for it.
Danube? Danube?
That one.
Danube?
The Danube.
Danube? No, that one.
It's the Rhine, right?
No. Sorry.
Stupid.
You're mad at me, but you're not mad
Yes.
at Katie.
Yes, I'm mad at you.
You're not mad at Katie for asking 2
No.
Star Wars questions.
No.
To
What
get
I'm
himself
mad
points.
at KD about is that he motioned for you not to start with him so that he could look awesome and smart.
Let me guess. You got
Yes.
16.
Yep. Did you get 16?
No?
Oh,
15.
must have gotten 15.
13.
Yep.
What'd you get?
played?
9.
Oh, that's not near as bad as it could have been.
It all came down to that stupid
Wow.
last European
It
rivers
did
question.
come down to that.
Yes, it totally did.
It didn't. No, it didn't.
Hey, Mike, what did it come down to?
Mainly the river question at the
Yeah.
end.
I feel
Bogus.
bad because I had 2 Star Wars questions with I wrote them and I was like, crap, Andy's not going to have a chance. And then I got the
He
win
can
on
watch
a,
Star Wars.
on a,
I can't look at a map of rivers.
you could. You could.
No.
Also, we've mentioned the Danube on the podcast before.
Oh.
Yeah, no, the Danube wasn't. I mean, that was actually one of the first ones I thought of, but I forgot about it when we were talking about all the other ones. It wasn't outside of our realm of possibility. It was just who would possibly know that it goes through 4 European capitals?
You're right.
No actual human. So with that,
Only a pre-cooked one.
our final scores: Andy with 9, Mike with 13, Kevin with 15, and KD with 15 plus a European rivers question.
We each started 8 out of 8.
That's incredible.
That is not
And-
credible.
Like, I should have written Kremlin. I should have
too.
started 11 out of 11.
Me too. Me too. Me too.
Hashtag me too.
Wait, what is that from?
I don't.
Oh, House.
That's why none of us get it.
Oh, listeners.
Oh.
Remember that we were playing a different game called the Secret Phrase game?
Yes.
If you think you know who said the secret phrase and what they said, then send your email to theguestroompodcast@gmail.com. And in the space right below that, you see how it's empty? It says CC. Put andysmith@gmail.com. And
Or
in this-
Andy Dotsmith. Or
yeah, it's just switch it up.
Andrew.Smithy.
Try all the
Smithy.
providers you know of. In the space below that, put SPG with the episode number of this episode. And then in the space below that, just type out your guess, who you think said it and what you think they said for the secret phrase of the day and the week and maybe the month.
For the episode.
Guys, when we missed multiple weeks of episodes, I heard it described as the beginning of the end by some.
I heard it described
Yeah.
as the Great Silence.
I prefer to think of it as the end of the beginning. And now we're just entering the middle.
Oh. Andy's contending with recording a podcast in 2035. I don't know if I want to do that.
Oh, listeners, it's now time to.
Wow, you went plural on that.
Yeah, well, every once in a while. Speaking of which, speaking of multiple listeners, it's not at the beginning of the episode because you guys got to join the guest list to do that. But small shout out to Emery and Elise. Thank you for enjoying your road trip to and from Prescott with our podcast.
Yeah, thanks.
Here's to you.
Road tripper.
Yeah.
Is this the Emery that I fed Cheerios to as a baby
I doubt it. I mean, maybe.
in a high chair in Oregon?
Okay, I really doubt it.
Okay. Is her last name start with a P?
No.
That was a ride. Just like Emery's road trip.
Listen, oh, nice. Listeners, it's time now to take a look at the secret phrase from a while ago.
Whosoever wherewithal a bee sat anteater.
We hadn't even talked about the secret phrase yet.
Yeah, that was...
Hasty.
I almost wanted to be like, and from this point on, the secret phrase will be said.
That would have been good. Yeah, Kevin snuck it in before we even talked about the secret phrase game.
So a little bit of cheating.
And it was, about the...
To be fair, we gave him the worst secret phrase.
But what if it's a new listener
It was real bad.
on that? That's their first episode they listen to. They wouldn't even know to be listening.
That's true.
They would have known, wow,
No.
something weird just happened.
No.
You know what? They will know after we reveal. I guess this would have been 3 episodes ago.
Whoa.
My brain hurts.
Yeah, you know what? I lost it.
Time travel is hard.
Yeah, it is.
Need spice.
When they finish that episode and realize that there is such a thing as a secret phrase and what it seems like, they might go back and re-listen and look for Kevin's something about an anteater.
That is true.
I mean, it wasn't backwards, but it was the same.
We should start doing that. Like, not have the same person do the forwards and backwards. Just somebody does it forwards and someone else has to try to do it backwards.
Oh, man. All right. Well, that has been the secret phrase, and come back next time. Listeners, for all of us here at the Guest Room Podcast, for Katie, for Andy, for Kevin, and for the God of Masculinity, I'm Mike, and as always, farewell.